What's going on, guys? This is Yacineygo and welcome to my Ryzeal Onomat combo video and deck profile post the ban list. So I think this deck is actually still good, and the reason for that is because it doesn't have to hand loop anymore. It can hand loop for one card with Mathmech Laplacian, but you can do some really nasty things. And also this deck is quite consistent, it can still play a lot of non-engine, but the fact that it can search Featherstorm is really what gets me. It's not the fact that you can make some nice boards of, you know, Detonator with Gallon Granite, Search Nibiru. I'm not even playing Gallon Granite right now. I'm really just playing the one of Nib so I can draw into it with my chummies because I'm good at the game. I'm talented like that. But yeah, no, this deck, like I said, has a lot going for it. Even though Ryzeal isn't one, even though the deck feels like it got really crippled, it is still a decent deck. So I will be showing the deck list as well as all the combos because this deck has a one-card access to literally anything you can think of in the game, which is really filthy. But before we go any further, as always, you know the drill, smash the like and subscribe button, and let's get right into it. Okay, so for the hand traps, I'm playing 16 or at least 17 if you want to include Cobb the Grave, which could theoretically just be another hand trap. The Perulia I play on top of Fua just because it's another level 4, so technically I could normal summon it in case my Ryzeal gets impermed, and then I can still play the game. It's not the best, like, logic, I know, but you can still say the same about Retelling Sea, which, by the way, is a level 4 Earth, and it's searchable by a Giant Hand. It's searchable by 7 Tachyon Revealing Giant Hand. So, yeah, just in case you wanted more searchers. But, I mean, you also have, like, Onomatopera, so that you can search both of these cards. So, yeah, that's just a food for thought in case level 4 hand traps matter. Same with, like, Skullmeister and stuff like that. But, yeah, Perulia is still a decent card overall, so it's not like it sucks, but obviously, if you want to play something else, go for it. And yeah, obviously Fua, Drool, Ash, Imperm, whatever. I mean, that's a given because you can't play any of the Dominus cards or Izuna and stuff like that. And then yeah, one Nibiru, which could also be something else. And then Cobb the Grave, if you want, you can play like a Talent instead. Really doesn't matter at this point. But yeah, Featherstorm, the Ryzeal Cross, the Bonfire. Yeah, obviously Featherstorm is the floodgate of choice that I'm searching here. It could also be Anti-Spell, but it's very easy to end on Castel every single time. So Castel, Featherstorm, one card combo. Super easy to achieve. But yeah, obviously you could also do Anti-Spell and then end on Detonator instead. It's just that the end board would be a little, I guess, easier to break. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It depends on like the situation and the matchup. Yeah. For the actual Ryzeal and Onomat cards themselves, 1 X, 2 Eyes, 2 Sword, 1 Node, 1 Star. Obviously that's standard. And then for the Dododo cards, 1... Oh my god, that's the wrong Goblinberg. I literally just realized. I was like, wait, hold on a second. I built my combos with this one, so why is the regular Goblinberg here? Sorry, I'm stupid. But yeah, 1 Gogogo Goblinberg. There you go. And then 3 Do Warrior. 3 7 Tachyon, of course, because we are playing the Masquerade. And 3 Onomatopera. And then for the bricks, it's Dwarf Gogogo Glove, Onomatokage, and Zubababensho Gagaga Coat. Ridiculous name. So we're playing, how many bricks is this? 7 bricks, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is what it is, okay? Ryzeal Mitsurugi was playing the same amount of bricks, but yeah, everything else is a one-card combo, and your one-card combos are pretty cool. So yeah, leave me alone. And for the extra deck cards, of course, Masquerade could also play Giant Hand, like I said. Now I'm just gonna remove this from the idea section. That is not an idea section, but a real side deck for once. Valon, Mirror Logic Aggregator, some people are cutting it, so if you want to replace this with Giant Hand, go for it. And then yeah, 2 Eclipse Twins, could also maybe look into cutting the second copy. 1 Detonator, and then 2 Duo Drive, 1 Baguska, Excite on Night, Banshee with Dugaris, Light Dragon, Adignister, Prime Mathmech Albertian, this is how you're searching Featherstorm, and Itchaboy Castel. And then for the side deck, 3 Retelling Sea, 3 Ghost Bell, so that we never lose to Dragon Tail, and we have something for Mitsurugi. And then Lightning Storm Duster, because your deck is good enough into the decks that aren't FTK so that you don't have to solely rely on hand traps. You can also use board breakers on top of your engine like Ryzeal and stuff. So it's a high ceiling deck. And then yeah, 3 Thrust with the Talent, Cross Out, and Plasma Hole, just so that having access to Featherstorm is even more natural and you don't even have to rely on Alimbertian. So I like this side deck quite a lot. I like my main deck a lot. I like the extra deck. I like everything about my deck list, okay? My list is goated and my combos are even better. Okay, so combo number 1, this is the Bread and Butter Dododo Warrior. What you can do with just that. So send your Dododo Dwarf Gogogo Glove overlay for Banshee in the extra monster zone, otherwise we're not gonna have enough space to play. We're so rich that we can summon like infinite monsters. Must be nice. And you're respecting Nibiru, by the way. Anyways, this is going to be searching for Zubababensho Gagaga Coat, and then special summon the Ryzeal, which is going to be searching the sword. Make sure you dump the Duo Drive, otherwise the combo doesn't work. Obviously, the combo still works, it's just that you're going to be playing way harder into Nibiru. But yeah, this is going to be searching the Star Ryzeal, and then detach the Dwarf Gogogo Glove, summon it, and then place your Ryzeal Cross. This is already summon number 6, so if your opponent wants to nib you, he can. But then you can just go normal summon Zubababensho Gagacoat, effect revive, make duo drive, attach, and then search 2, and then keep playing the game. So your opponent won't nib you here, but he has to nib you here at the same time. So it's kind of like not really ideal. But yeah, if your opponent has like combination hand traps, then it's different. But yeah, duo drive, attach, and then duo drive, effect to search. You're gonna be searching the ice as well as the node, and this is one of the rare situations where you don't want to normal summon the ice, but rather special summon it, because normal summoning Zubababensho Gagacoat is better, since we can use this effect to revive back the Dwarf Gogogo Goblin, and then we can special summon the ice by pitching the completely useless Infernal Flame Banshee, and then overlay 4 for Alambertian, effect detach 4, search any spell or trap in Yu-Gi-Oh! You can search freaking anything. You can search a turn skip, and the best turn skip right now in Yu-Gi Mons is Harpy's Featherstorm, and then special summon the node, pitch the Alambertian, revive back, preferably not ice, because that plays into Bestials, but you can negate it anyways because you're good like that. And then make the Castel, not do a drive, don't be stupid, you don't have any other Wing Beast. And then draw a card with Ryzeal Cross, and honestly, that's it. So, yeah, but look, your follow-up for next turn is do a drive searching. So it's not like you can say, oh, this does nothing. And if your hand has a lot of like Ryzeal cards, or if it has like the Warrior and Bonfire, you keep the Bonfire in your hand, or you can use it right away, search, whatever, use it after you draw with Ryzeal Cross, just so that you deck thin as much as possible, and you can draw into like more non-engine cards, and you're also guaranteed follow-up, and then your opponent literally just passes turn. So yeah, the only way you lose is Xyz on core, but you could also just Castel one of your own cards, and then like Castel doesn't have any materials, so that Xyz on core can't legally activate its effect. It's absolutely hilarious, but yeah, it can theoretically come up, and there is no other out for your opponent other than Xyz on core. Psyframe Epsilon. Ooh, okay, yeah, it's the only one. But yeah, anyways, let's get into combo number 2 now. Alright, so combo number 2 is Gogogo Goblinberg, not the regular one. When I make these combos, my deck list changes like 25 times, so that's the reason why I had the old one, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, normal summon, effect, special summon the Onomat Kage from your deck, and then make the Banshee. It doesn't matter where, who cares, because who cares. But yeah, search the X Ryzeal, and then search for the Warrior, pitch the Duo Drive, and then search your deck for the Sword, and then search for the Star, and then detach, and then plays the Field Spell. The very beginning of the combo is the exact same shit, and then make Duo Drive in the extra monster zone. Even combo number 1 could have been like this, so it really just doesn't matter, so who cares. But yeah, anyways, effect to attach, then effect to search, so now you're obviously in the Beer Proof, and you're gonna be doing something pretty much identical. So yeah, search the summon this, pitch the Dwarf Gogogo Glove, revive back the Onomat Kage, and then special summon the Ice. Overlay for 4, make sure that you don't use Onomat Kage as material, because you do need to control a monster that is always a Gogogo or Dodo. No, hold on a second. Yeah, whatever, who cares. But yeah, anyways, detach 4, search Featherstorm, and then trigger the effect to search Zubababensho Gagacoat. And yeah, you can only summon this if you control a Zubaba or Gagaga. There we go, so it was the exact opposite of what I just said. Beautiful, fantastic. So yeah, if you kept the Dwarf Gogogo Glove on the field, that is literally exactly what you can't use in order to summon Zubababensho Gagacoat. So yeah, obviously this card is always treated as everything, which is the reason why it's the GOAT. Use the effect to revive back your whatever, preferably the Goblinberg, because when you detach off of Castel next turn on your follow-up, the Goblinberg can trigger to search another Warrior, and then you can get back like 2 level 4s already without committing your normal summon. So that's the best way of having follow-up, just in case you have to use Castel on turn 3. It doesn't really matter too much for like a combo number 1, a turn 1 combo, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Obviously, the goal is to play as properly as possible. But yeah, now you're going to be making a Twins of the Eclipse again, just for more follow-up. So the only real difference between this combo and the other one is that, well, it's a really big difference. You get to make Detonator, and also you get like way more follow-up. So the Castel that would surge, the Banshee, the Detonator, and also you still get to draw a card, and obviously you get like the Twins of the Eclipse underneath the Detonator. So that's 4 pops as well as a negate, and then crazy follow-up, and then you turn skip your opponent. So it's not like it matters anyways. Yeah, good luck losing with an end board like this. It's gonna be a lot of effort, honestly. You really need to be like extremely stupid, or maybe you just need to be unlucky and play against like a really bad matchup. But then again, it's still on you. Just be good, be better, improve at the game, and consistently sack the shit out of your opponents. That's literally the #1 advice that I can give to anyone who's really just trying to learn and improve at Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys very soon with another post-BANLIST video, even though it's all the same shit. But I'll still see you soon with something, eventually. Take care. Peace.